Alright, yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video here about the music theory and audio engineering book collection I've slowly accumulated on this 2-shelf module here. So, this is a quick overview. This book is just about how sound bounces off walls and how vibrations from vibrating bodies work and all that. This is a ear training book. This was the first book I ever studied out of for music theory at Pellissippi State. And then a lot of these I got at McKay's, Rudiments of Music. And you got music history, music composition, music theory. This was a McKay's find. Another music theory. Teaching approaches of music theory. So this is actually for teachers. Music Theory 101. This was, I think I found this at Barnes & Noble. It's a cool, smaller book. Analysis of tonal music. This is actually a collegiate music theory book. Interpretation of music. This is Thurston Dart. This is from the early 20th century. I'm not sure. Some of these are from the 30s and 40s. Some of these older books. Conducting fundamentals. Scales, intervals, keys, triads, rhythm, and meter. This is a cool book. Let's see what else we got here. Blast Off with Music Theory. The Basic Guide to How to Read Music. And then these are cool little books. How to Read Music, the book. What we got here? Learn to Read Music. This is from like the 60s. Music Theory Made Easy. This is like a pamphlet. I like these little pamphlets. These are cool. A lot of them for guitarists, I've noticed. Rock arranging. This is a early 90s book. Form and Music. Musical Structure and Design. Cedric Thorpe Davy, or Davy. And this is a piano book. Here's some rhythm books. Basic Rhythmic Training. I'm a drummer, so all this stuff I know. Rhythmic Training. Same guy. One of them's a more involved book, looks like. Rhythm in 5. Found that at McKay's not too long ago. Phrasing and Articulation. Phrasing and meter, as a drummer, I think are two of the most interesting and integral parts of being a drummer. Phrasing and meter. Perfect pitch. Color hearing. That probably belongs over next to programmed ear training. Okay, now we're getting into the melody stuff. I found this at McKay's. It's a hardback. Creating Melodies. And then here's another one I got off the internet. Mastering Melody Writing. This is pretty new. It's like less than a year old. Harmony and Theory. I found that at McKay's. Harmony Voice Leading. These are older books. This is from the 50s or the 40s. Elementary Harmony. Some professor in Texas. Harmony, Walter Piston. I think that's actually from like the late 19th century. Treatise on Harmony. And then these are all like, here's one, Getting Started. And then here's it's a bass book. Here's a bunch of drum books. The New Breed, Gary Chester. That's a great book. Double Bass Drumming, Joe Franco. Some of my favorite books are some of these drum books. Syncopation. What else we got here? Oh, Hard Knocks Roller Girls. creative timekeeping. A Funky Primer. This is the best beginner book. 10 modern contest solos. Man, that's hard stuff. Stick Control. Here's another bass book. This is the Wes Claypool Slapping and Popping. This is an old amp that I don't own anymore. I don't know why that's in there. Four-way coordination. This might be my favorite drum book. Rudimentarily Cookbook. It's a cool book. I've got 2 copies of Four-way coordination. I guess I need to give one to somebody or sell it. Okay, these are all like pro audio books on the left down here. Musician's Guide to Home Recording. This actually has Peter Gabriel on the cover. Live Sound and Operator's Handbook. Recording Engineer's Handbook. These are newer. Sound and Recording. Modern Recording Techniques. Recording Secrets. The Drum Recording Handbook. A lot of these things I've been using with this 16-channel interface. A lot of these techniques from that book. Critical Listening for Audio Professionals. Understanding Audio, 2nd edition. I've been thinking about trying to delve into that one a little bit. Mixing Music, Home Recording. This is actually the Billboard Magazine Guide to Home Recording. Analog Days. This book is about Moog synthesizers. The invention of and impact of the Moog synthesizer. Music, Physics, and Engineering. This is an older book. This is about sound and converting it to audio signal. Lies My Music Teacher Told Me. We're getting back into some theory stuff here. And let's see here. This is just a book about music notation found at McKay's. Here's a couple dictionaries. Harvard Dictionary of Music. Webster's Dictionary of Music. Here's the Milton Cross Encyclopedia of Great Composers. This is my favorite music theory book, period. It's the Basic Materials of Music Theory by Paul Harder. And it's a workbook. So you have to push a pencil in that book. And here's another book that he did that I've never read. Harmonic Materials in Music and Tonal Music. And what else we got here? We got Fundamentals of Music Theory. Here's some guitar chord books. Oh, here's a cool one that I just got. Scales and Modes. And here's a book. This book has a bunch of drum fills and a bunch of drum calls for the French and the British and the Spanish military during the French and Indian War period and the Revolutionary War period. I guess that's it. A book on chords with piano. Yeah, I got some piano books, but that's it. That's all a bunch of sound books and music theory stuff. Thanks for watching. Snarf23 here, over and out.